welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and we're going to be talking about Zilliqa, some of the things that are happening out there in the particular ecosystem of Zilliqa. What are we expecting at the moment, especially with the prices that we have at the moment, which at the time of making this, we're sitting at 7 cents. If it's the first time you've heard about Zilliqa, jump on the Zilliqa.com website, have a look at the company, the blockchain, the ecosystem, some of the useful stuff as well, the NFTs, and the kind of play that Zilliqa is going to be having in the marketplace over the coming weeks and months and years is going to be really exciting. So Zilliqa at a glance, it's researchable to live, the mainnet live since early 2019, safe by design with a smart contract, sharding in practice, eco-friendly dual mining, and a blossoming ecosystem with 60 project teams from over 20 countries have contributed so far. Now, when we look at, and we're going to be taking a close look at this, when we go into the system and what is going on at the moment and what are some of the key benefits here of the new benefits of the Poly Network Bridge, we got conversions of ERC20 ZIL token interoperability with 9 blockchains: the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Neo, Ontology, Binance Smart Chain, Switcheo, Elrond, Heco, and Oxchain. Token holders are developers with benefit from Zilliqa's comparatively lower transaction fees and higher throughput. The bridge as well, more transactions on the Zilliqa blockchain means more token burns, and the ZIL swap gain traction, more liquidity providers, more publicity for the tokens, projects listed on ZIL swap. So very exciting. Now, when we look at the Ethereum Zilliqa bridge is coming soon on the testnet, and check out some of the renders, and this looks sexy. I mean, look at this thing. That looks so clean. So clean. I cannot wait for this to launch. It's going to be super exciting. Now, something we're going to keep an eye on is this Okimoto. So something big is coming, changing the way of DeFi gaming and unlocking your imagination on the Zilliqa blockchain. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on this, on what this is and how it's working. It's got only 146 followers so far. I'm going to hit that follow button. I'm going to hit that alarm bell. I'm going to check this out. What is going on and how this works, because it says power of DeFi gaming and imagination on the Zilliqa blockchain. So I'm really looking forward to learning more about this, what it is and how it's going to work. Now, when we look at the incentives, now this is really interesting. So incentives to move assets from Ethereum to Zilliqa and then ZIL swap. Now, about USD 3.57 billion worth of ZILs to be earned. That's how many it's going to be. Now, when we look at this, right, and we look at the reward period, and we're looking at the incentive, I mean, there's going to be some juicy incentives. I mean, the reward period is going to be 6 weeks, and that is a massive amount. So I'm expecting high volume coming onto the Zilliqa network. This is very exciting. Let's have a look at Atani. Let's see what Atani is telling us. So when we're inside Atani and we're looking over here and we're on the daily right now, you can see that the MACD is sitting on a bullish trend, and it's actually quite a bit of a gap now. We're sitting 3% down for the day, but I wouldn't be too concerned, like sitting almost at 8 cents. When we look at the hourly chart, we can see that the hourly was in a bearish state. When we look at the 4 hour, that's also on a bearish. And then when we jump into the 12 hour, it's bullish, and the daily, of course, is bullish. So what does that tell us? I mean, it tells us that we don't, we still might have a little bit more to go, but on the daily, on the 12 hourly, it is a bullish trend. So once this dip sort of falls, finishes, then we're going to really continue to kick off and go quite a lot higher. So very fascinating. Let's have a look at some drawings. Let's see what they tell us. Okay, so when we think about the charts at the moment and what is going on with Zilliqa, obviously the bridge test is happening right now, and what we've got going on. So I think, we are going to be settling down and then kicking off again into, the 20s and the 30s and beyond. The Zilliqa versus BTC chart looks really good. Really good, really solid. And so from that, I have a lot of confidence coming up that over the coming weeks, we're going to see some real strong momentum. I've mentioned before, I will definitely mention it again, that some of the price points, some of the targets that we have, your dollar, your $2.50, your $6.80, and your $20. Now, the $20 and $6.80, and even the $2.50, really, we're talking 2022 and beyond. $1.10, $1.30, even $1.40 in 2021, I think is achievable because the things that are coming out, the way that it's working, and the way the Zilliqa platform will be driving massive awareness to it, I think we're going to be moving quite good. Now, of course, as well, gives me confidence against the Zilliqa versus the Bitcoin chart as well. So a nice, short, quick wrap up for today when it comes to Zilliqa. I think we are in for a massive end of the year for Zilliqa, and I can't wait to bring you all the information. So if you learned something new today, hit that like and subscribe button as always. Thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.